St. John's University presents the sound film strip Catechism, the creation of the angels. What is so rare as a day in June? That is what the poet said, and he was right. In June, we come to the end of school, and our thoughts turn to playing and swimming and fishing. But sometimes our thoughts turn to these things before the end of school. For example, here's Johnny, who's rushing back to school after lunch this lovely June afternoon.
Boy, I'll bet the fish are biting this afternoon. Too bad I have to go to school.
But you don't have to go to school. There are plenty of days to go to school.
There are plenty of days coming to go fishing. You know what you should do.
It's too warm for school today. It'll be nice and cool down by the river.
You know you won't be a good boy if you skip school.
I wonder what Johnny decided to do.
Gosh, I've been here half an hour and not even a bite. I think I'll go down and see if that man is catching anything.
That's the boy, Raphael. There's another one. Oh, Raphael, catching him today.
Raphael? Say, mister, who is this Raphael you're talking to?
Why, son, that's the Archangel Raphael. He's the angel who helps fishermen. Don't you remember the story in the Bible about the young fella named Tobias? One day he went down to the river to wash his feet when suddenly...
Save me! Save me! What'll I do?
Grab hold of him! Pull him out!
And so Tobias did what the angel told him, and the fish died. And ever since then, I figure the angel Raphael has been helping fishermen.
Wow, that's quite a story. But how come Tobias could see the angel? I thought we couldn't see angels, really.
Well, that was a special case. Sometimes God lets the angels take a body when they help men. You remember when the angel Gabriel appeared to the Blessed Mother? But angels don't really have bodies. They're spirits.
Spirits? That means we can't see them?
That's right, son. It's something like the wind. There's no wind down here, and the leaves are still. But up high there is wind, and the leaves are blowing. But you can't see the wind.
Well, if we can't see angels, why do they draw pictures of them?
Well, that's to help us imagine what they're like. Here, I have a piece of paper and a pencil here. I'll try to show you about them. First, angels can know things. In fact, they're much smarter than we are. Now, what we know is in our head. So we always draw angels with a head like this. An angel doesn't really have a body, but because we can't imagine what anyone looks without one, we draw long, flowing robes like this. Of course, angels don't travel around on foot now. They can travel faster than a jet plane. So we show them with wings like this. And because the angels are very, very holy, we always put a ring of light around their heads like this.
Boy, angels sure are wonderful things. They must be like God.
Well, son, they are wonderful, but they're not the same as God. You see, God made all these angels out of nothing, just like he made you and me. I'll tell you what. Would you like to hear the story of how God created the angels?
I sure would.
Well, let's sit over here and we'll begin from the beginning. A long, long time ago, before God made the world or any people in the world, he wanted somebody to share his happiness. But there was no one with whom he could share it because there was no one else besides himself. So God decided to create pure spirits, which we call angels, and give them a chance to win a place in heaven with him. So God created millions of these angels out of nothing. But remember, they were not in heaven yet. They still had to pass a test before they could get to heaven. But when he created them, he didn't leave them just plain angels, but immediately after that, he gave them something very special. Something we call sanctifying grace to help them pass their test. And this made them super angels. And those who were obedient and passed their test, he took up into heaven with him to be happy forever and ever. And there they give glory to God. And sing his praises. Some of the angels did not obey God's command and did not pass their test. And these bad angels lost sanctifying grace, and they were no longer super angels, and God cast them down into hell. Ever since that day, the good angels and the bad angels have been at war, trying to win us to their side.
You mean that when we feel like doing something bad, it is the bad angel telling us to do it?
Yes, son, that's very often so, but not always. But we shouldn't worry, because God gives each of us a good angel to stand by our side all our life.
You mean that I have a good angel like that?
That's just what I mean. Right here now, there are 4 of us, you and I, and an angel is with each of us, even though we can't see them.
And do the good angels tell us not to do what the bad angels are saying?
That's their job, son. God gave them to us to keep us from all kinds of harm. But they won't force us to do good. All they can do is tell us what we should do. The rest is up to us.
I won today.
I lost today.
Gosh, I guess if I want to get to heaven, I better start to listen to my good angel.
Son, even an angel couldn't say anything smarter than that.